Right. God damn. Ooh, wait. Without wasting any time, let me just jump straight into it. Get to the topic. All right. Winky D is not as relevant as people say he is. All right. So this came to the attention. If you were on Instagram over the past couple of days, you noticed that Fana Ray Vines was getting a couple of shots from people. Influence is an artist in general, as in why he doesn't rate him as great. The movement sometimes. Like, you know, get ngambotanga ndisiro 5 artists pamepo kana 3 zvavo waiza nomujavo ngidhi yakapisa ane strategy yakaipa ane strategy yakaipa kuipa akaipa anoimba zvakaipa waiza akaipa vese but ngambondisiro 3 maupcoming artists apa patable. Right, so my question obviously that really led me to making this video was that, like, is he as relevant as he think he is, or as people say he is, or he has so many gaps that he needs to fill in, right? Which is artist impact tree and all that stuff. I mean, like, this was a really sensitive topic to most people, and then it really struck up a lot of conversations. Like, there's this tweet here by Bella. Is like, wanzaracha means a wiki diga chino go to penyo ako with social media unonyanya se shisha rapapana maiva. I'm like, okay, all right, fine. All right, so for me, when I read that, the immediate thing that came into my mind, okay, people will always beg Winky no matter what, right? In terms of in terms of having a fan base that's deep and having love, that's one thing that it did. But as an overall artist, you need to have not supposed to be a one man band, a one man success type of thing. So someone who's proclaimed as great as Winky is, how many people has it really brought on to the boat, right? There's this tweet also about this post. This is a Facebook post by Willis Majud. It's like, Ray Vines maybe didn't put it in a nice way, but I agree with him, right? I support Winky D big time. I have attended more of his shows, but the point stands, Winky D should be involved more in offering Van a platform, right? But yeah, you got the gist of it, right? So for me, I really believe everything that's really coming out of this kid's mouth, and it does make a lot of sense. Like, this is up for conversation. I mean, people should just stop dick riding my celebrities. Like, we do that a lot in Zimbabwe, and it's become a problem, right? Because people want to protect each other, and people are so very protective, which I shall talk about mostly on the video that I'm doing next, which is the Yamfana Shadaya Nitsapa Media. If you checked my last video on Winky D, check my last video, the Winky D's out with the Winky D album. One of my main factors was that the talent pool in Zim is too shallow, right? Like, vana no compete na Winky D in his genre, apana izvi, right? So, like, you see people comparing Japraise a Winky, but like, vanu two animals zvakasiyana. We should be comparing Japraise and someone of which we don't have that someone. We should be comparing Winky D to someone, but we don't have that someone. Because they were supposed to be the Soldier Love and the Same Colors, but these guys have really fallen off too bad. And the gap is very long, right? So technically, this guy doesn't have competition, right? And to an extent, that is actually influencing the quality of work we are receiving from this guy. So sometimes it's not really the fact that we get down release like music, or like anything along those lines. But like, of course, like, these songs are kind of good, right? But sometimes you should think for yourself, like, do we really think my songs are weak at that dope, or I'm going to weekend garibo? So I was just waiting for that shit. So going to point Yampana Ray Vines, I really believe I really go with the wave. You could see, like, this guy needs to expand the culture, right? Bring in more artists. I mean, Japreza did it, as he said. Japreza did it with Natty O. Japreza did it with he put DJ Tamuka really on as a proper face of Zim production, right? He really did that. He created military touch music. He brought some people that we barely even knew, right? There's a song called Bakumba with Natty O and this kid and this nigga called, like, the new guy, right? I mean, he had one of the best verses that I've heard this over the past couple of months, and to be honest, I actually like that song. And so you go to Winky D, dude. I've heard Winky D ever since I was in high school with vigilance music. But let's be honest, we never really experienced anything from vigilance music. Because I want to do the vigilance music, but it's not any vigilance that we are really, witnessing, bruh. like Athena Vigilante Music, Diowe Gamdara. So that's the thing. Like back in the day, people used to like say they were ties with the Gaspi Warrior, but well, not necessarily, because Gaspi Warrior they're just buddies. They're not like signed to each other, right? They're just each person is doing their own thing. So for me, I really think Winky needs to really expand his talent and like try to bring in a little bit external interference into his stuff. Because for me, I really think I really think his material is good, but now it lacks inspiration because there's no one to support him, and he has no one to bring up as his own prodigies. So that's my side of the story. That's my side of the coin. I don't know what you guys think. Just make sure you hit the comment section and tell me what you think about this whole. Is a Wiki D really as relevant as we say we are, or Wiki D still needs to fill in some gaps as an